How is it going, guys? We have a camera, as you can see, and we are on to day 10 now of our road to 2000. So we had 2 games yesterday, which went okay. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you don't get the results you want immediately, and that's okay. That's part of this challenge. It's us going, it's okay to not have exactly the kind of success you may hope for straight away. These things just take time. And this guy is going for a very withdrawn position. I think queenside play is what we're going to go for in the end. To start with, we'll just develop safely. If we're going for queenside play, the bishop doesn't need to be that far out. It can be here and snipe from distance. I don't need to overextend into that and give him tempo. So we're just going to castle quickly. Everything's nicely defended. He's trying to break out now, so I'm tempted to just do this because he's made a hook now, which we can go for. And if he pushes, that's also fine for us. So we're going to push because we don't want to give him any easy development. We captured, then suddenly his bishop gets online very easily. That's not a threat. Everything is defended right now. So we're just going to castle. And we need to think of a game plan. So I've been reading this book by Jeremy Silman, which is called Reassess Your Chess. And one of the things it talks about a lot is thinking about the imbalances in a position. So for example, there are these squares here and just space I have, which is an advantage. I have more space than he does. What I haven't got to yet though is what to actually do about that. So that is next. But when we have the space advantage, it feels like we should try to keep him back, stop him from developing easily. So it feels like one rook might want to be here. This bishop, I guess the challenge is that if we stack everything here, then this rook makes no sense. And eventually we want to play c4 most likely. Time is a thing as well. Fairly weak pawn, but we can't quite take advantage of it yet. Let us not do that. I feel like this is the push we want to support. Maybe even this. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm just gonna try to get some space from the queen side. I'm gonna say that is the plan. This lets us go even further now. Okay, so he stops it. But now he's created a hole here. So what we can do is we can play this and try to infiltrate. It's also a very weak pawn in general. I feel like this b4 square is where we have to double up now. We can also try to get a knight into this square because it's quite strong, and then we can jump into there at any point. I'm going to keep this like that for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reroute this knight first, and then afterwards go in with the bishop. Goes for this straight away, which I think is okay for us because, well, he could capture, it's true. I think let's do this. I think it's okay. Going for this. Now we want to, well, hold on. This is almost hanging, very, very close. It's not tactically vulnerable yet, but very close to being. This square is also extremely weak, but it's tough for us to get there. I'm going to do this, just to clamp down, because I can also have the idea of going here into here. at which point it will be a best piece. So that's like one of the things that was being discussed in the book. It's this idea of, okay, what is our imbalance? And then we have to create a game plan based around that. And I think, this should be the game plan, really, going for that square. We could also connect rooks. Where does this queen want to be is another question. Let's just do this plan first, right? Let's just execute on this. Because from here, we are really clamping down. He now cannot develop here. Okay, he can do that, that's true. But we don't actually have to kind of go there, right? He's also not defending this anymore. So now we have ideas of doubling up. And you can see how cramped his position is. So now we have ideas of this, going after this pawn. And it's very difficult for him to stop that, I think. Because again, we have so much space. So yeah, the whole point of all of this was not giving away the advantage for free. So this is a free pawn now, which we can take if we want it. And I don't see why not. What's he going to do about this? We may now look to trade off this light squared bishop. Interesting. So that doesn't work for various reasons. Because we have one defender, two defenders, three defenders. You could sack the exchange, but that, again, obviously doesn't work. This is also just, like, fine. This knight is stronger than this bishop. That being said, I don't want to give him any ideas. I think this is okay. He's now given us 2 pawns, and we're threatening to win another one. Oh, I see. If this and this, and we lose the rook in the end. Okay, I like to apologize, I didn't understand your game. I'm tempted to just capture this pawn, because it then connects the rook, so we don't lose the rook in the end. It damages his structure. If we do this, we lose a rook, right? Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Because now we can capture and it's all good. We can also go here if he captures. No, we cannot, so that's covered. So now if he captures, we capture. And if he does this anywhere else, then we're connected and we defend. In which case we go back and it's fine. So seems alright either way. No attack on this. We have to be careful with that though. And we now have a passed pawn, a passed B pawn, which is a huge advantage. All we have to do really is just get that going, get a rook over here, and then start moving. And there's a nice Capablanca quote: as the amount of pieces on the board decreases, the value of the passed pawns increase. And that's what we have here. So now we still have a bit more space. Interesting move. So Now we just go back. Let's do this even. Or do something else. It is a spicy move he's making. But the thing is, this is different now because we just get to do this, right? Or even that. No, we're not doing that. We're doing this. Or that. So there we go. And now this is all fine because we have our rooks connected. We're no longer scared of the capture. Well, this is defended now anyway, but yeah, this is a completely fine position. We have 3 minutes, so we're gonna make sure we play quickly now. This happens every video, but you know how it is. We did lose the pawn, which is annoying, but maybe we've gained something else. This, thoughts? It all seems quite tactical. Being protected twice though, so yeah, isn't this just trapped? No checks here or anything. So he can't go there because takes and takes. There may be some intermezzo here as well. He does that now, which is fine, right? I guess we can do this first. Because, oh no, then we lose a piece. Can't do that. We capture this, it helps his position, which we don't love. Can we do this is a question. No, because he just captures that and he's fine. Yeah, I wanted to play quicker, but then he's played this move, so life sometimes, you know. Then it would threaten this pawn at the end of it all as well. Also hangs there. Feels like we just want to play it simple, to be honest. Like if he captures this, it's okay. It means that we have a defender on this. Okay, he goes for that. That's fine. First. We may have ideas of just going back here and pinning him. Fine. Or we can go back here. Okay, he's going for that. Interesting. Seems to just capture, to be honest. Want to give up this. That's fine. That's not a back rank issue, thank God. Need to play lift square ASAP though. Or Luft square, as they call it. It is an issue because of that and that. I completely missed that as well. Great. Oh, I just got board blind. This doesn't work, of course, because of back rank. So we just have to play this. And now this looks completely losing, so great. Oh, why did it go so badly wrong, man? Downtime as well. I think this is another game. Great example of why I'm gonna go here, and then we have no way of defending it, but if there was a way anyway, to be honest. This, which doesn't really do anything for us. Likely to go here and pick up the pawn. Actually, no, that would lose the rook, so we can't do that. No, that makes sense. This is just doomed. This is just a resigner, to be honest. Down 2 pieces. Ah, man. Just blundered a piece straight up. See if we can get anything going with the passed pawn here. That's about it, really. Doesn't look like it. I'm just going to resign. Sad. Play another game, because that wasn't a very good one. And see how the game went, though, from an opening point of view. So, yeah, we both played fine. It's just I played worse in the end. It's doing better for most of it. That was a mistake. Blundered. I didn't see this idea. Did I have to give it up? What's the thing? So, but were we not losing a piece if we did that? What's this? And he takes, and then what? Let me go here? And he can't take because why? I did not see that at all. I walked into this and I shouldn't have. I needed to just get my bishop out earlier, connect rooks, and the tactics don't work. Go back to review, please. I was just kicking it away. I didn't even play especially bad moves here, it's still fine. Then that was the big mistake. It gives it away, gives away the house. Alright, one more game. So, another classic, 1 game white, 1 game black. This guy doesn't want to play, it seems. So, again, we're going to go Caro-Kann. I'm still looking... Okay. He's playing e3, which is not something that I have experience with. I'm going to play this, I think. Just try to get into the kind of structures I know. Makes sense here, does it? We're doing this, so if he plays his knight out, you know, knight comes out. Interesting. I don't really want to let him... This is just Queen's Gambit stuff, right? Against Queen's Gambit stuff like this, the Slav is the... I guess the semi-Slav is what they call it. The kind of structure I know the best. I'm going to go for that. Ideas are going to be stuff like this, that, unless he pushes, in which case we'll have to do a break with this. Actually, that's the dream, really. And then figure out places for the squares, or figure out as for the pieces after that, really. Can this be done now, is the question. No is the answer. Bit premature. I think fianchettoing, or fianchettoing, sorry, is actually a pretty decent approach. Because we don't really want to go on these squares. It's too likely to get kicked away. And with this kind of setup, it's pretty unlikely he goes and castles queenside. He's trying to hop in here, which we could go there, of course. Pretty annoying, I guess. Question is, what do we do with the bishop? I think here is okay. And if he pushes, we can just go here, it's okay. Yeah, that would be fine. I'd trade off his knight. goes for this. So this seems reasonable. I have to look out for the fork though. I could do this too. That would lose a tempo, so I'm not going to do that. Both his pieces are out. His light squad pieces, I mean. Or, you know, basically this is an important defensive piece currently. This is okay as a trade. Now we're going to get castled safely, and we have these two beautiful bishops. This is not a threat, bear in mind. This is a beautiful develop. He's not letting us do that. This seems okay. He's kind of stuck here, right? And now I'm threatening stuff like going e5, and there isn't a ton he can do about it. This is awkward. That is going to get kicked away again, so it's only real option, I suppose. This also keeps it in check, and yeah, we now have this with tempo, which is pretty nice. I'm going to go for that now. If he gets any more space. This will also help open up our dark squad bishop. And we have ideas like, yeah, so he sees it. He's going for this, which is fine. Maybe castle. He is not castled yet, bear in mind. So we are now able to do stuff like this. Not quite, but not far off either. Check. And his bishop develops. Doesn't work. This is good though, because he is not able to, whatever it's called, castle without hanging this pawn. And this kind of move is strong if he does that, as I was going to say. Does this work now? Really? This knight has to get out as well. I think this is good. Because if he pushes, he loses a pawn. And it also helps our... And if he... Yeah, this is good. This is good. If he pushes, yeah, he loses a pawn. And if he takes, then we get the pawn via check there. This knight is defending this, so it's okay. I have to warm up more before these games, do some puzzles, because I keep finding that the first game I have difficulty, and then the second game goes completely fine. So this, okay. Going for it now. We defend this best. Nope. Doesn't work, of course. Could just do this. We want to make sure there's a minor piece defending it, not a major piece. This is reasonable. It does give away some pretty key squares though, which we don't love. I think the issue with this is what if he pushes, right? I guess that's an issue in either case, really. Or not in here, because if he does this, then you know there's no push. Push and kick him back, I guess. Or does this, which is a bit passive, but it's safer. It doesn't lose to like this getting develops like that. That isn't possible anyway because of the check. This is so weakening, I don't want to develop this. Just do it. I think it's okay. Now he's going again. Now is this necessary? Or now is that even possible? Maybe the better question. So this is defended once and twice. It's attacked once, twice, thrice. We have this as well. That's not possible. Defended twice. Now he may do this. If he does that, we go there. Okay, he goes for this. Does that, then, you know, pretty annoying. This isn't possible. It's because of that. Not right now, but very soon it will be. I think this is when I have to do this. Like right this second. Because now his knight gets out of the game. So he hasn't spotted that this is impossible. Which is very fortunate for us. This isn't possible either, really, because of this. And this is still a threat. Also, this rook is defending this pawn. I have to notice that. Again, you can't capture back. Okay. Well, now we are just fine because we don't need to do anything, right? This pawn is gonna stay there. And you can't get through in pawns, so it's actually kind of a shield for us. And these bishops are going to do huge defensive work. I'd expect him to capture this pawn. That's most likely. Which makes sense. I don't think there's anything else really, to be honest. And then, I'm not sure, maybe this just to get developed, even though it's a bit... That's not really good, is it? So just kind of by process of elimination more than anything else. If he does that, this falls as the issue, so that's not possible. And now he's disconnected, so I'd imagine he's pretty upset with how this game has gone for him. But it's not like it's over, per se. It's just annoying is the main thing. Very annoying position for him. But he still has threats, like he has ideas like this, and that, and we're gonna... Okay, he just abandons. Again, I would be pretty annoyed. That attack failing. Okay. So, okay, we played our rating at least. So what was the big blunder? That was the issue. The issue was not seeing this threat. It wants to kick away the bishop immediately. Because it goes back to there, and then what do you do there? Like this? I guess the main thing is I didn't realise the defensive utility of this rook being here. That's the thing, right? You have these structures where that's possible straight away. Why? Because captures even just play there. I don't get it. I mean, of course, it's really dangerous. I guess if you go here, I have to go here, and that's really scary. Body threatening stuff like there and checkmate here. That's an interesting idea. And then, yeah. Wait, I missed it. What was the miss? I missed this apparently. What if this happens though? I don't really get it. Because what if here, then, okay, but why not this? Because it's impossible still. I see, okay. So it's the same idea basically, just it thinks it is better to get this guy out of here. Okay, well he goes there. And then this. And I guess that solves the problem of developing the knight. And then we capture. Doesn't that lose a pawn? This would happen. We can't capture back. I see. Oh, that was an exciting game. Yeah. Thanks for watching if you're watching, and I'll see you guys next time.